Hey, before the video starts, guys, make sure you guys drop a like down below. Shout out to everybody in the family. And since this video is about 2K19, I want to do a little bit of a poll. So what player do you guys think you guys are going to make in NBA 2K19? If you think you're going to make a guard, type 1 in the comments. If you think you're going to make a center, type 2. And if you don't know yet, type 3. Let me know. Let's get right into the video. Yo, what's good, guys? Peter here. We are back with another video. So you guys all know it's getting to that time of year where 2K starts hyping up the next 2K game, of course, this year being 2K19. Now, honestly, 2K could have done so much more with 2K18. You guys all know that. So I thought it'd be cool to make a list of the top 10 things we need in NBA 2K19. I haven't really made a top 10 like this before, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys drop a like if you haven't already. I'm gonna try to hit 500 likes on this video. Let's get right into it. Now, before I get into the actual 10, we actually got some news for 2K19 today. I thought, I'd share it with you guys. This video is about 2K19. So these cardboard promotional things for 2K19 have actually been spotted in, I guess, like GameStop. So first of all, it has LeBron on it. So, who knows? LeBron could be on the cover of 2K19. That'd be dope. Also, it says 20th anniversary. So I assume, like, how they always have, like, the Legend Edition. I guess that's going to be called the 20th anniversary edition this year. And it gives us the release date for the game. So if you pre-order it, you'll get it September 7th. So that's a week earlier than last year, which is great. 2K19 coming even sooner. Hopefully it's actually a finished game. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys that because we're talking about 2K19. Anyway, let's get right into the list. Now, this list was honestly pretty easy to make. The hardest part was actually ordering them because all of these are so important for 2K19, so it's hard to decide like what's more important than like other things. But anyway, let's get right into number 10. That is 2K19 not being so pay to play. All right, hold up. All right, so as I am editing this video, here's a LeBron cutout I showed earlier. Look at what the bottom of these things says. Okay, so yeah, it releases September 7th, regular edition available September 11th. So 4 days later, this is basically saying if you want the game when it comes out, you have to buy the 20th anniversary edition. Who knows how expensive that's going to be? I think last year, the Shaq Gold Edition, or whatever you want to call it, it was like $150. So who knows how expensive this is going to be, but that is crazy. Like, not a good start for 2K, for 2K19 in terms of being money hungry. 2K18 stepped it up even more to where it's just so pay to play. Like, it's so obvious. You pay $60 for the game, you pay $50 extra for VC just to make your player an 85 overall. That doesn't include badges, that doesn't include all the other attributes. Everybody knows 2K as, being money hungry. And in the whole video game world, things are different now. This year, a game called Fortnite came out, and you guys all know Fortnite's free to play. Anything you buy in the game with real money doesn't actually make you better at the game, so it is the complete opposite of pay to play. It's all just cosmetic. You can be a default skin and be really good at the game. I mean, very few default skins are that good, but you know what I mean, right? If 2K could just chill, like just a little bit, chill out with the microtransactions, chill out with the VC, focus on making, a good basketball product, I think a lot more people would play, $110, and I know a lot of people spend more than that on the game. That's a lot of money, it draws a lot of people away, and if they just chilled out on the VC just for a little bit, 2K19 will be a much better game. Now, the reason why I put that at number 10 is because if they do everything else on the list, like 9 through 1, making people spend extra money on the game isn't gonna break the whole thing, because if they do that other stuff, it'll be good. So that's why I put it at number 10. If they don't do it, it's not like completely game breaking. All right, guys, coming in at number 9, we have dual archetypes. Now, I know a lot of people don't like double archetypes. A lot of people do, but you guys have got to think. With the way 2K is trending, okay, you got 2K15, everybody's the same. 2K16, inside, outside, and bounce. 2K17, single archetypes. 2K18, dual archetypes. What's it going to be for 2K19? Triple archetypes? No. Okay, that is just an L. Triple archetypes. The players are already limited enough. Like, we don't want triple archetypes. And we've got to be realistic as well. They're not going to go back to like everybody's the same because they want to make more money. And they couldn't even get single archetypes, right? So honestly, I think the best move for them is to go back to double archetypes. The main problem with them is just that the gameplay didn't go along with it, with all the animations and the skill gap and all of that. If they just fix the gameplay, double archetypes will actually be good. Coming in at number 8, we have an actual rep system. All right, so 2K18 didn't actually have a rep system. They had the overall system. They tried to mask it as the rep system. We all know it's not a rep system. Like, first of all, every new player you make, it resets. Okay, that's a problem. Second of all, you can grind rep by playing My Career and Pro-Am. no, that's not, nobody wants that. You want a rep that applies to all of your players, so people actually will make new players. Like, a lot of people don't want to make a sharpshooter or this or that because they don't want to reset their overall. It's got to be park exclusive. Like, playing my career grinding for top rep, that could have been honestly one of the biggest L's of 2K18. And we also wanted to somewhat represent the skill of the player. Like, I've seen so many 96, 97 overalls with like in 2,000 and 5,000 records, or like that's kind of extreme, but you guys know what I mean. It's just because they've been playing my career or Pro-Am or whatever, and they repped up that way. And in previous 2Ks, you can hit like Legend 5 for having a negative record. Like, it should somewhat represent the skill of that player, also obviously representing how much they play. Number 7, another thing that they should bring back, the badge system. 2K actually got the badge system right this year. I really liked it. We got the badge progress that we asked for. They're assigned to your players, so you know every double archetype can have like their key badges and then their secondary badges. But most importantly, you can grind for badges in Park and Pro-Am. Nobody wants to play my career to grind badges like that. Please don't bring that back. And honestly, I can't think of how they could really make it better. And it's not like it shows your skill anyway. Like, playing against AIs on rookie casual to get badges, like, no. So this isn't one of those things that 2K has to improve drastically. It's just one of those things to where if 2K, you know, changed it back to the way it was before or took it out of the game, it would be game breaking. Like, they just gotta keep that badge system. That's really important for 2K19. Number 6. This is probably the most simple on the list, and 2K somehow never done this out of all the years they've had 2K. That's good servers. Servers have been probably the biggest, most memed thing about 2K. They just have completely terrible servers. Ronnie tweets out, you know, some cringy tweet about, oh, the Warriors are playing very good basketball. And the top reply, of course, is going to be like, oh, fix your servers, nobody cares. Like, seriously, $400 extra for a PS4 Pro just to make the game playable. Like, I can even be on a win streak with HomeSpot and I'll lag on offense just because of the absolutely terrible servers. Simple as that. Fix the servers. So we talked about the rep system, but what we didn't talk about is the rep rewards. So coming in at number 5, we have new rep rewards in 2K19. Okay, let's think of what the rep rewards were this year. A mini hoop machine in your my court that nobody goes in anyway. Golden clothes. A feature on 2K TV which nobody watches anymore, and it was literally just like, oh, here are the 98s that yeah, new 98s this week. And of course, for 99, we know what the immortalized reward is. It's gonna be in 2K19, the same old wall of fame that nobody looks at. 2K's really got to step it up, you know, bring back mascots, bring back tigers, jetpacks, add a couple new things that, you know, we haven't seen before. That's always what makes 2K fun, you know, when the top rep hits like this new rep, nobody knows what the reward is, and then they find out something awesome like a jetpack. It gives something people to grind for. People will play the game way more if they know they're gonna get like a jetpack or a mascot or something dope. So we definitely need new rep rewards back in 2K19. Alright guys, number 4. This isn't too game specific, but it's really important. It's community involvement. Let me tell you guys a little story. Alright, so you guys know how you can like delay people in park or in the stage, mostly in the stage, and you can like lag the whole park out or do this and that. It's gotten to the point where stage is unplayable. So a YouTuber that, you know, has connections with 2K, he was telling them like, yo, stage is unplayable. Like, everybody is just delaying and lagging people out and booting them and all this and that. After all of these YouTubers with thousands and thousands of subs have posted multiple videos literally proving that this is actually in the game, they said, I don't think that's possible to exist in the game. I don't think that actually exists. What? That's just an example. Like, 2K needs to be involved in their community. This is an example, makes the whole game mode unplayable. There was a Mountain Dew tournament like 2 weeks ago. I think there were like 6 or 7 YouTubers playing in it. The tournament is 5 hours, right? After 1.5 hours, not one YouTuber was still playing in it because they either got booted off or they got delayed or they lagged the whole park out or whatever, or, you know, there's trash servers lagged them out. Mountain Dew tournament last year, everybody was boosting. It took them like 6 weeks to realize that, even though the streams were having thousands of viewers. It's just as simple as that. You know, 2K's gotta know what's going on in their game because it can cost actually the whole game. You know, animation glitches, they knew about that, they could have patched it. They've got to be involved in the community. Number 3, you guys all knew this was eventually going to come on this list. New parks. Okay, 2K18, we had our one playground that's brown and gray and boring and oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about it, yo. We need new parks, 3 new parks. Like, I can really, honestly, it's gotten so bad to the point, I can picture 2K19 just making the same neighborhood but making it nighttime and putting lights on it, because, you know, that's what they love to do. It's actually gotten that bad at this point. Like, we need new parks, you know, not just one, and also they've got to be colorful, man. 3 new parks, that would make the game so much better. Alright, number 2, this is what keeps people playing the game And that's a skill gap. Don't even get me started with the skill gap in 2K18, man. Oh my. Like, you guys all saw my 2K16 montage. I could literally pull up on anybody and just completely blow them out. Like, on threes, the score would be like 23-10. Why? Because that game had a skill gap. People who play 2K a lot are usually good at the game, but if they're not being rewarded for being good, if, you know, they keep losing to bumps, they're not going to play anymore. So at our number 2 spot, we have the skill gap. It's crazy, yo. I can't believe they actually made a league out of a game with no skill gap. I didn't even think that was possible. All right, coming in at our number 1 spot of things we need to see in NBA 2K19, we have new content. So this is how 2K18 work, you know, throughout the whole year. So they don't release any news. They hype it up, but they don't really release anything to hype it up with. And then around late August, you know, they announced this community day. They announced like the people they're flying out. And then they have this event, and it's supposed to be this new hype thing. Okay, we have this whole neighborhood. We have this new park, double archetypes. We thought that was coming. We finally got badge progress, this and that. Finally grind badges in park. Most hyped 2K ever. Everybody was like, yo, 17 was an off year. They were just working on this the whole time. And then they released the game. The game is popping, you know, biggest 2K ever. G-Size is like the first 99, and that's like 2 months into the game. And then we're kind of just left in the dust. They just left the game out to dry. 2K18 had the most potential to be the best 2K ever. You know, they had the neighborhood. If they would have just added new parts, if they would have added new rep rewards, but they didn't do any of that. And we got a game that had about 2 months worth of content for a whole year. It's 2018. Like, if you want your video game to succeed at this point, you've got to update. You got to bring patch notes. You got to put new stuff that people can buy in the game, this and that. You can't really just get away with coming out with one game that doesn't have a year's worth of content and then just leaving it out for a year to dry. All right, so that is the top 10 things we need in NBA 2K19. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If I missed anything, let me know in the comment section below. Obviously, there's a lot more things that should be in 2K19, but this is the top 10. You know, these are really big and important things. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, make sure I drop a like down below if you haven't already, man. Try to hit 500 likes on this video. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to join the family and for more great quality content. We're on that 80K grind. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.